Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It's a beautiful Sunday here, just another quiet day in paradise, getting a little bit of work done, preparing for my week. I will have been back 2 weeks tomorrow and I'm kicking it up another gear. I've really got to become efficient. I've really got to get lasered in on being productive. I was talking with somebody this morning. Sometimes it's great. I like the people that I network with and talk with behind the scenes on social media through Messenger and what have you. Have some good conversations. It brings up some thoughts, and sometimes just even a conversation. Usually not any particular aspect. It'll just trigger like an idea for a video, and that's what happened today. I was talking with a friend and we got talking about the Facebook groups and just different aspects of it. It's mostly Facebook groups because I haven't really, I've played around on Google Plus and tried to get into some communities over there, but not a whole lot of action going on. So mostly Facebook, and there's a ton of them out there, and I guess the conversation got initiated. I was talking about, like, I've done a good bit of house cleaning even so far in 2016, and no bad feelings, no anger at anybody or anything, just kind of cleaning up, honing my experiences, just cutting some places where I wasn't finding any need to go anyway. Not cutting so many people, but there's a great little trick for that one. I just unfollow them. Half of them, you kind of wonder too. I imagine like some of them have probably unfollowed me, so I'm unfollowed, they're unfollowed, but we've both been polite and have not unfriended each other. But anyway, the conversation just kind of drifted towards, and like I say, as is all the content on my channel, this is just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. People find support where other people don't. People find information where other people don't. So I'm not that person. This is just kind of my view on it. I'm never that person to say, hey, this is the way I do it and everybody should do it because I am right and I am the only way. Just a perspective. And the perspective for me, and like I say, some of this will be rhetorical. Just think about it in your head and ask yourself these questions. Maybe you get different answers than I get. But ask yourself how much real exchange of information you're getting to the various groups you go to or to the places you go to interact with other raw vegans. Or this could be the same for you Raw to 4 folks, you Starch Solution, whatever your little group is in this world. I find the dynamics very similar. It doesn't really matter because people are people and the dynamics are generally the same no matter what the subject matter. But no, I'm just throwing slapping a silly number out there, but I'd say upwards of 80% of interaction in groups, in my opinion, I don't take anything from. They're just back and forth bickering over details. Even the ones that aren't heated battles, it's just all about down into some of the most minute details. And a lot of times it's newbies discussing the most minute details. Maybe if you had some sort of a gathering of people that have all been doing this lifestyle 10 plus years or more, then maybe delving into all these little minute details would make a little bit more sense. But when you got newbies that have not even successfully been raw vegan for a week at a time, talking about extreme details, I mean, that's laughable almost. And then you get the dramas, and then you get the feelings hurt, and then the feelings hurt lead to back and forth for 2 or 3 days. And a lot of times when the feeling gets hurt and the dramas happen and there's fights and battles and arguments going on, that is pretty much the only thing happening in the group, or that's like the main attraction. Because people can say they don't, but the average person likes drama. They like to watch drama. They can say they don't all they want. I say I don't really like drama, and I really don't. It can amuse me for a split second. Sometimes I'm in a certain whimsical mood where I'm just like, and it's kind of a perverted thing, you know, like laughing at people fighting and arguing with each other. But yeah, I just feel that that's what it mostly turns into. I just found in group situations, and your experience may be different, is that there's very little true information exchange, and there's so much, everybody's got an opinion on this and that. Sometimes it's just the vastness of a group especially if you're a newbie, you're like, who do you listen to? You know, this person has an extreme opinion on this side, this person has an extreme opinion on the other. So, I mean, what would be the takeaway on something like this, you would ask? It's just more or less like making you think for yourself, like, where are you spending your time? Like I say, as I said at the first of this video, I'm trying to organize my week. I'm trying to be more organized, more efficient, less waste of time, because I can be a champ when it comes to wasting time. And I guess those are some of the questions I'm asking myself. Different places I go to spend time. Am I getting value here? And value is your opinion, is my opinion. I go to some places, there's a few places online I go that are absolutely silly, but they're not a waste of my time because they make me laugh. They put me in a good mood. I like the people there. I know why I'm going there. But most, yeah, I just found like a lot of the Facebook groups, were just kind of becoming a waste of time. It was like, you know, watching a TV show you had kind of gotten used to watching, and you just one day are like, well, why am I watching this anymore? What am I getting from it? And I wasn't getting anything. So I've really honed my experience, my online experience down. And I would say the one value I have taken from being in a lot of groups is just some of the people that I've pulled out of those groups. I've probably taken a handful of people, maybe more, that, you know, I feel like I've become friends with. And we talk, you know, we talk through Messenger. We don't necessarily communicate in the open forum through either, you know, the Facebook profile or through a group. So that I'm very thankful for. I've met some people that I enjoy talking to very much, that have enriched my life, that teach me a lot of things, that make me think about a lot of things. So that's just kind of the things, just a thought process I thought I would start you off with on at the beginning of the week is your online experience, the groups you're going to. What are you getting from them? Are they a positive experience for you, or do they tend to cause you anxiety? That was another thing. I've talked about a couple of situations with people, and we were talking about that aspect about how it leads to hurt feelings, anxiety. So, you know, only you can figure that out for yourself. Is your group experience a positive one or a negative one? Is it holding you back? Is it teaching you something? Would your time be better spent somewhere else? I told you guys, I don't have much to go with in YouTube these days, so I'm making my own experience. I'm watching talks, I'm watching lectures, I'm going back and watching older videos of people that I like. I'm totally creating my world online. And I eliminate more every day. I hone my world. So if anything's happening on the internet, I don't need to complain about it. I shape my internet world, and you should do the same. And you don't need to use my criteria, like I say, but always just think about it. Think about what you're doing and how you're spending your time, and if it could be better served for you, spending it a different way. Anyhow, just something to think about. Hope you guys like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and hope the week's off to a good start for you. I guess the really cold weather is today. I know a buddy just went back to Atlanta, and it was supposed to be possible ice. So anybody out there that is starting the week with a lot of cold weather, be careful if you're driving, and bundle up. Love you guys. Peace.